Trend overviews.
It's always going to be sort of just a little out of your control. And that's one of the beautiful things about it.
Practical advice.
Viewers should feel like they'll be immersed in a world of these elements.
Expert opinions.
When you look at it, you don't understand how essentially incompatible elements in the real world can be combined in this picture.
Iconic brand cases. Welcome to Brands and Trends, the series that will make you an expert in the latest creative concepts and make them work for you. In each episode, we'll pick a common business among Deposit Photo's customers and resolve a typical marketing challenge with a creative trend of 2023. Before we dive into the topic, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a single episode. Ethereal World.
It's a kind of mysticism, an airiness in my opinion. The use of pastel colours, the combination of naturalistic elements with something cosmic, extravagant and extraordinary. When you look at it, you don't understand how essentially incompatible elements in the real world can be combined in this picture.
And that's why we try to focus on just like a little slice of reality and try to make it magical in a way to sort of give the viewer a chance to maybe relate to this feeling, to this very specific atmosphere that he or she might feel or experience while experiencing the world.
Drawing inspiration from 20th century magical realism, content creators are turning to hazy and blurry effects, deep shadows, and compelling compositions in their works. Experimental or creative editing and post-processing are present in photography and videos more often, all in order to help viewers get lost in the dreamlike aesthetic and question, is what I see real? It's when you question the nature of reality, when in your creative storytelling, factual narrative and far-reaching fantasies combine to reveal the main theme. The Ethereal World trend has actually been inspiring photographers, artists, and filmmakers for many years. AI art, which exploded last year with almost unlimited possibilities and mystical content, also echoes this trend in many ways. Watch videos about AI-generated content on our channel and listen to what artists have to say about it.
Perhaps this game on the border with artificial intelligence, along with the use of your own, will leave you a little bit above what is currently available in the online world.
Because people choose to have the real thing, not because it's better or because it's more efficient, but just because they want the feeling. And I guess it can work the same way with everything creators make, from images to music to text.
But how can you integrate the trend into projects? What techniques and effects should you use?
Images like this don't have the same clarity that you might get from taking pictures on your camera. They also contain rather pastel color schemes, which are always present, along with muted tones. There's nothing contrasting or bright. Everything is very dreamy. I think this was inherent in conceptual art, and it's now emerging in fine art and commercial photography rather nicely.
We shoot many of our music videos, at least, or many video works on film, like on 16mm film, because it instantly gives you this feeling of being sort of out of time, or at least not from now. It's because it has this distinctive look, and the grain and the way the film negative reacts to light. It sort of brings you into a point where it feels like a movie from the 70s, 80s. It doesn't feel like something from now exactly. It doesn't have the sharpness or the quality of like modern day camera sensors. Other stuff could be the way we approach, for example, the lighting, and the way we approach set design and costumes, we always look for the right tools to bring a certain emotion to the screen or certain atmosphere that would instantly give the viewer the tools to associate those images with certain feelings of his own.
You can look for references to get inspired by deposit photos when creating your projects using the Ethereal World trend. And of course, you can create it yourself by using effects or experimenting with editing. Glow photography, backlighting, dreamy photography, dreamy video, hazy video, blurry effect.
I really like the theme of water and anything related to it, because it is water that essentially does what it does. It changes the object I'm shooting. I don't even want to say a person, because it distorts this reality in my images so much that you don't immediately realize what is real and what is not in this photograph.
So it's always a little bit about the tools that you use and something you create, but also knowing that what you create will have its own relationship with the viewer, with the recipient. That it's always going to be sort of just a little out of your control. And that's one of the beautiful things about it.
Now let's see how it all works. We called a Deposit Photos designer to resolve a real design issue with the Ethereal World trend. This time, the task was to prepare a gift card concept for a small atmospheric beauty studio.
The task at hand: draw a set of salon gift cards. They must be inspiring, like nature, and channel the ethereal world trend and magical realism. Viewers should feel like they'll be immersed in a world of these elements. We chose photographs with a particular atmosphere from the Deposit Photos website. As I said, we were inspired by nature, soft lines, and the ethereality of air and water. I chose pastel colours, the colour of the sun, grass, and fields of flowers. I like it when ideas are hinted at the level of design, not just the message. For example, this is how I recommend utilising tag words: ambitions, passion, sincere, that inspire you to work on your new style. On one hand, the words are hidden, but on the other hand, they speak very loudly from the gift card. It's all thanks to this solution. And finally, the main message. Here, it is essential to leave other elements on the card visible by using and selecting fonts of the correct.
What brands will benefit most from the Ethereal World trend? And for dessert, enjoy our top 5 creative campaigns featuring Ethereal World aesthetics and themes. Number 5. Waka Kotahi, aka the New Zealand Transport Agency, released a commercial as part of a wider campaign called Road to Zero, in order to reduce road deaths and injuries to zero by 2050. Fiction and reality and great purpose and amazing, sometimes eerie landscapes. Number 4. Less creepy, a little disgusting, but funny and creative as always with Old Spice. This time, it utilizes cinematography style, smoke, and the latest technology. The application of deepfakes has become more common in marketing nowadays. And voila, a beautiful picture and maximum engagement. Number 3. Paris Fashion Week, Spring and Summer 2023. Fashion show by French women's wear brand Coperni, an on-trend solution, a unique and mesmerizing creation process presented directly on stage, as well as a spray-painted dress worn by Bella Hadid herself. Number 2. Add a little magic to sports tournaments and sports in general. A brilliant manifestation of the trend demonstrated by Nike designers, who created a tournament look for the beautiful Serena Williams. Custom-made Nike Court Flare 2 sneakers with inlaid diamonds and jewelry, as well as a bright bodice and tutu skirt. It's really inspiring. Number 1. A car driven by wind and thought equals trees magically turn into floating dandelions, leaves migrate from tree to tree, birds and kites fly into the air. The essence of a dream and something beyond this world and reality. What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Think you can surpass these campaigns with your next work? Then why not try? But before you go, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the next trends and practices. Good luck and see you soon!